Hey Joe, it's Folks here. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how my new print-on-demand store has now 6 orders, over $300 in sales in about its first 72 hours of being open. And when I say open, I basically just mean being actively promoted. The store's been open for a few weeks, but I haven't done anything to actually promote it. And what I am doing with this series, if you didn't see part 1, is sort of taking you behind the scenes of the process of me actually trying to grow a print-on-demand store live for you. We are starting this brand from scratch, and I feel like this sort of a thing is not very common on YouTube, but I think it's very valuable. If you're getting value out of this series, let me know in the comments below. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe so you can follow along as I continue to try and grow the brand, and hopefully we can show some pretty good results. This store is a side project for me in addition to my main print-on-demand store that I am normally running. I'm just doing this as sort of a side thing, and I'm doing it for you here on YouTube. So again, hopefully we can get some good results from this. If you don't currently have a print-on-demand store and you need help opening one, I do have a free step-by-step course. There's a link down in the description. It has over 30 videos inside showing you how to build your store and how to get started on social media. And so like I said, right now we've got 6 orders in. We're over $300 in sales, and in today's video I'm going to break down what I actually did. Now last week we did part 1 and a bunch of you actually did find the print-on-demand store. I was a little bit sloppy with one thing, and at this point hundreds of you have visited the site. I have a few things in place where I think it's going to become invisible again for you if you were searching for it in the same way that I think you are, but at this point we've got over 600 visits. I would imagine over half of them are from some of you watching this. So we're kind of messing with the analytics a little bit, but at this point, like I said, we've got 6 orders, $305 in sales, and at the end of the video today I'll kind of talk through some next steps here after I share exactly what I did to make those first 5 sales. Ultimately, when people are starting print on demand, they get very nervous about trying to get traffic to the store. And if I'm being honest, getting traffic to the store is usually the easy part. At this point, I've gotten hundreds of visits, I've made a few sales, and from here, the whole name of the game is trying to improve the store and make sure that I can actually make more sales. Now, what I did to make these initial sales is used an influencer, basically a content creator in my niche who I reached out to. I sent her a sample and she posted a picture of the sample on her Instagram page. In a moment, I'll show you some emails that I actually sent to this person, but this is what she ultimately ended up posting right here. And yes, it's blurred. I know some of you already found the store, but it's blurred, and she is showing the actual sign that I sent her. The sign is personalized for her, so it has like her relevant information on it, and down in the caption, she basically told people where she got the sign. She tagged my Instagram account, and after she did that, in the next few days, I ended up getting the first 6 orders on the store. And with these 6 orders, honestly, there's not a ton of profit here right now. I think we're probably at like 25% profit or so on this. In a future video, I'll talk about what I'm doing with pricing and how I'm really just trying to validate the items right now and not really worry about profit too much. I'm basically just trying to see, can I make some sales with what I've actually created? And if I can, from there, I'm going to try to increase prices and put together some offers that actually become profitable. Not that 25% profits on $300 in sales is bad, but ultimately I want to try to make more over time, and that's what I'm going to try to do, and I will show you what I am doing to do that over the next couple of videos here inside of this series. In order to find the influencer, what I actually began doing was just going through different creators that are in my niche. I basically just started sending lots of different messages. I also sent emails. There are emails listed sometimes on people's Instagram accounts, and this here is an example of an email that I actually sent. This is what I sent to this person. I said, hey there, I found your Instagram profile today. I told her who I was, what I was selling, and basically down at the bottom, I said, are you open to doing some promotional posts? And then shared that there are a few different ways we can compensate, and ultimately I am open to chat if they are willing to participate. She wrote me back and said that she was, and we exchanged a few different emails. We eventually decided on a custom sign to send her, and I sent it to her. I paid for the sample. I think it cost me like $44 through the T-Launch app to actually send her the sample of the sign, and about a week later she received it and made the post for me on her Instagram account. And ultimately, after posting, she was able to generate 6 orders on the store, and that's just with one post. Obviously, if she is posting and her followers are seeing it, it could take them a couple of times to actually begin to want to purchase or feel like they really want one of my items. So as time goes on, I will be doing some more collaborations with that influencer. We do have a couple things in the works right now that as I continue to make make this series, I'll share with you here. I also have a few other influencers that I have sent samples to, and ultimately as those posts go live, we should see some more orders. In future videos of this series, I'll actually talk about some of the things that I am doing with them. I'm going to be getting into a lot of different things, especially affiliate marketing, where they can actually make commissions when they actually generate sales. And I'm using an app to manage that. And again, in future videos, I'll talk about how that is actually going to work. Right now, some next steps with the actual store are to make sure that everything is ready to go. Because like I said, there's a few other influencers that are going to be having posts that are going to be going live soon. And I want to make sure that I have everything in place for the visitors that hopefully are going to come from those posts. I also have a lot of plans when it comes to Facebook and Instagram ads. And again, as we continue to do some of that, I will show it to you here inside of this series. I'm also going to be focused on my Instagram following. I now have over 1,000 followers here on the page. I have posted 34 times, and hopefully as time goes on, I will be able to generate some organic sales from this. I got these followers, I'm assuming, from when the influencer actually gave me the shout out. The person that was making the post has over 50,000 followers, so I think I was able to get a fair bit of growth from that post as well. And that's again just sort of proof, like I always say, that getting traffic is the easy part. I have partnered with one person, they've made a post, I've generated 6 orders, I've got over 1,100 followers now, and ultimately as time goes on, hopefully this thing will begin to grow more. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this series so far. If you find this interesting, if you want me to keep doing this, I will just continue to create videos showing some of the things that I am working on with the store, sharing different things that maybe I'm struggling with, because again, I'm doing this live. The pressure is on, and when I say do it live, I'm saying that I'm doing this like for real in front of you. Like this is going to be a series that I'm going to continue to update and continue to share about, and hopefully we're able to generate some sales, because it will be a pretty boring series if I do not. And ultimately, do not panic if there is a little bit of a gap between any of the videos in the series, because like I said, I'm doing this as a side project to my main store. That is where my effort is right now. However, what I want to do is create a really cool series here on the YouTube channel as well, with this store as sort of a second project. In future videos, we'll talk about how I'm actually doing the personalization with the products. We'll talk about how I'm using AI to help me with the designs and the mock-ups and a few other things on the store. And hopefully, like I said, we'll have a pretty cool series on our hands. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.